So the stoppages that I had in total actually started aggressive and just got worse. First day, fired roundabout plus or minus about 400 rounds, and almost immediately I started getting failures to extract. Now, a lot of people refer to this as a Type 3 or a double feed, even though modern auto-loading handguns can't double feed unless it's a 5.7 or something, because it's a double-stacked single-feed magazine, but that's not my point. What it actually is a failure to extract. Requires Type 3 stoppage clearance. Great, no big deal, brand new. You obviously could have some sort of issues in the beginning, just getting the parts mated up and having the parts polish themselves out a little bit, no big deal, right? Well, it is, because if it's a failure to extract, this is all brand new, and you're supposed to have brand new spring weight, right? So that being the first stoppage that I get is actually a little concerning, but okay, whatever. I'm using 115 grain target. Any number of things could have happened to it. And then it happened again, and then again. So this is telling me I've got a tension issue with this specific extractor spring. No big deal. I did bring parts, so I threw in a brand new plunger spring so that we can add some tension to it. Now, I will say the part that I pulled out did not seem to be underweight as far as spring tension goes, but just in case, we throw the OEM Glock one in there. And then something odd happened. One-handed, especially, and actually exclusively, one-handed, I would start getting the action locking to the rear on nothing, except for probably the really soft barrel material that it's probably gouging at this point, right? That's probably how we got that in the first place. But I'm getting random action locking to the rear without slide lock lever, and it's not a failure to feed either because it's not making contact with the incoming round. Now, the first couple that I got, I didn't really look really hard at and examine, but I did notice as I'm running the action forward, I'm noticing it's not stopped on anything.